Welcome to Automotive World, everyone. I'm your host, Vinay Mystery, and tonight we are back and we have another top story. And this one is really sad because I really liked this vehicle, and I actually almost bought one. I almost actually bought one. Sadly, for 2025, Subaru announces the Legacy is dead. This really sucks because the Legacy was a really good vehicle. It was pretty reliable. It was a good price, great fuel economy. It had one of the largest fuel tanks in the class segment. I mean, you could get over like 570 miles of range on that thing. You know, the symmetrical all-wheel drive. It had, you were able to get that 2-liter turbo, which was pretty hardy, around 260 horsepower. The CVT kind of sucked, and the interior was a bit interesting, but I really had liked the Subaru Legacies, but, sadly, this is just kind of, and we're seeing this all over the world, especially, though, really more predominantly here in America, especially here in America. The sedan is just, it's just dying, guys. It is just a dying breed, and especially for Subaru. Considering, compared to other automakers, how big they are, they don't have a lot of presence anymore. They don't have a lot of stance. They just don't have a lot of offerings and things like that. They're just not as competitive, Subaru, I mean, we've seen this with STI development and all that ending. We've just really kind of seen Subaru on this downhill trend. And this just really... This sucks. I'm not saying Subaru's going into business, because they're not. Subaru still sells plenty of Foresters and things like that, but this sucks, It's just kind of like a little nail in the coffin. We do have here Subaru is going to continue at the conclusion of 2025 model year. Starting price of 2025 Legacy as well. They're going to give us that. It's $24,895, same as the outgoing model year. Basically, obviously, what's happening, this car is coming to an end in production. This car is dead. They're not going to update the vehicle, and that's what they're telling us here. For 2025, it's going to be the last year, model year of production. Production will end in the spring of 2025. So 2025 will be the last year of production. This car is going to be a carryover from the 2024 year, and they're going to keep the same pricing because they're not making money on this vehicle. That's also going to show as well, I mean, hey, for anybody who does like a Legacy, this is going to end in spring 2025. So this is going to end about halfway through the year. So, we'll have to see if dealers decide to stock up on these vehicles, but buy one now, because when you try to buy one in 2025, it is not going to look good. It's just, this really sucks here, through the 6 generations, I mean, they've sold a ton of these vehicles, 1.3 million in sales in the U.S., it was Subaru's longest running model line. And they talk about it here. Its discontinuation just reflects the market shifts from passenger cars to SUVs and crossovers, and full EVs. Like I said, this is really more predominantly here in the U.S. We still do see sales of sedans and estate cars and shooting brakes and things like that a lot in Europe, and small hatchbacks and things. But just here in America, I mean, whether you have a sedan, whether you have a hatchback, any sort of, if it's not an SUV or a pickup truck, or a crossover for that matter, we're just really seeing sales decline, and this just sucks. The base model gave you a ton of just features, standard eyesight, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, steering responsive headlights, a torque vectoring, 4-wheel drive, really good fuel economy, really large tank, the premium trim. We got even more, still, you look across the range here, it's just super affordable here. 12 speaker system, Harman Kardon, 576 watts, blind spot, rear cross detection, 12-way power seats, leather trimmed upholstery. It's a really good price. We come over to the sport model here. If it'll ever load. There it is. this was a really cool vehicle, you know. Subaru's box engine, 260 horsepower, all-wheel drive, 12-speaker system, trunk spoiler, two-tone. This was really this was a really cool vehicle. This was a really fun vehicle. This just sucks. It sucks, but it is what it is. It is what it is. This is pretty much gonna be it though for the video, guys. I mean, this just, you know, like I said, this just sucks over its 6 generations. It racked up 1.3 million sales. Pretty good for a vehicle when you compare it to other vehicles. A lot of vehicles sell more than that. But, you know, this really sucks. You know, it was a decent seller. It was really nice value, had really good capability. This just sucks. This really just sucks. So that's going to be it for our video, everyone. That was pretty much our deep dive. It was really just more of a conversation, just kind of just remorsing. So if you're looking at a Subaru Legacy, buy one now, because if you go to the Subaru dealerships, you're not going to see many on the lot, and the fact that we already know pricing's going to stay the same. It's going to end at the, you know, spring next year in 2025. This vehicle is pretty much already dead, and it's already on the way out. So if you're looking for a Subaru Legacy, go get one now or place your order while you can, because we don't have long before it's gone. Thanks for watching, everyone.